This is Reign of Kings, an open world multiplayer mayhem base building, prisoner keeping, executioner simulator. With a heavy emphasis on bootylicious hip movements. Jesus Christ, just look at him go. On my journey in this harsh medieval world, I was hunted by locals.
He's throwing rocks at me! Stop it, you bastard!
Attacked by the king.
Oh no!
And even tortured like an animal. And in my humble opinion, that's a good time. But with a game that comes with many interesting mechanics, like executing peasants,
I'm dead.
why does it have mixed reviews? Why are all the comments so depressing? I miss this game so much. I miss this game, dog. Good with friends, ruined by Chinese. Maybe not this one. So in trying to uncover why such an awesome concept died on what in my opinion is a fun game, we'll be doing some journalism. Strap on your helmets, pull out your spears, because we're going on a bumpy ride. We start our journey in 2012 with a Go Fund My Game Please. The devs, CodeHatch. The game, Starforge. It's like Halo meets Minecraft, only it looks like shit and it plays like shit. But the peeps out there could see past this because the concept was good.
Wow, it's very nice.
I guess. Anyways, to make a long story short, they made stupid amounts of dollar from the people, then released their unfinished buggy mess to said people, then abandoned the game to have secret parties with all their money. Now somehow they managed to get away with this 3 different times with 3 different games. Starforge, Reign of Kings, and Heat. Their concept was solid. Their idea is simple. Make unfinished game, have everyone buy the game, then instead of wasting all your time trying to fix the broken game, you throw it in a bin and make a new game for more heaps of cash to roll in. So obviously, this made people very mad. Yet, somehow, mixed reviews. Well, at least for Reign of Kings and Heat. As for Starforge, that was so bad it got pulled from Steam, but you can still download it from their website for free. But I wouldn't. Anyways, Reign of Kings, any good? Well, yes. Yes, it is actually. But before we get into the game, I'm just going to put up a little bit of a warning here, because this video may contain acts of gaming silliness, seductive moments to the highest degree. Unlike the mass majority of my vids, big old booty. With that out the way, I suppose we can continue. The character creation tickles me in all the right ways. Okay, we get all the sliders to the top. Now, if you ask me, absolute perfection.
Bruh.
You load into a world to defend yourself from the locals.
There's an angry man. Oh, I got murdered. Oh, he's throwing rocks at me.
All the while trying to build a base to vibe in. Try to survive by eating the wildlife.
You bastard.
Some hunts are more fruitful than others, so we always thank the gods after a successful hunt.
This is the just killed a wolf dance. Oh my god.
Make music with the homies. Then fight said homie because he ate the last berry.
You better give me some now. I'm not gonna ask you again, mate.
And finally, you manage to piss off the king so much that he hunts you down and finds out where you live, only to beat you with his mighty sword.
The king has come to smite us.
After this, you swear an oath to take the crown and rule the lands. The journey is treacherous and full of nightmares.
Oh, look at it. Yeah. Oh my god.
The remains of past empires and rulers litter your path, but finally you spot the castle in the distance. It was a long road, but after sitting on the throne and taking the mantle of king, you declare your tax rate and name your lands. Now things get quite hazy after this, and I don't remember much. All I know is the homie was never the same again. He had the colour beaten out of his skin and was in a vegetative state. So I did the right thing. Well, at least what I think is the right thing. I dragged him down to the beach to share his final sunset with me before his inevitable demise. So that's Reign of Kings. I would like to recommend, but unfortunately in 2022 the servers are far from brimming with life. They're actually quite dead. I struggled to find servers with people in, which is a shame because old footage of raids, wars, and my personal favourite, executions. This game looked like it could be a barrel of laughs. And because of that, it only makes it more depressing to go through and read the Steam reviews from people with true dedication to Reign of Kings. Imagine having hundreds of hours in a game you spent most of your days vibing out in, having guild wars, making friends, battling for the crown, only to watch the developers walk away and all the player base follow. I tip my hat to all the homies. Going through the comments is really like tracing an old forgotten story written in a tomb. You go to the bottom and it starts off with high hopes, followed by great moments and really cool stories. And then you finally get to the part of resentment, longing for a game that they once loved. Then obviously comes all the hate for all the hackers and the Chinese. And the icing on the cake, just a whole bunch of people that bought a game that they didn't even get a chance to play properly because there's no one sitting in the servers. So it is a true shame that the devs abandoned it for the likes of Heat. It's basically the same game by the looks of it, only with guns, cowboys, and bonking to make babies. Yeah, literally in the trailer, these guys are just having a fun time and there's the kids. So what we can take from this is CodeHatch are absolute arseholes and they steal people's money and make games, and yet somehow are continuing to make games even after abandoning 3 of them. At a certain point you'd think people would just stop giving them money and buying their games. But I can't say much because I bought one of them. Yeah, about that. Now I know this is a bit contradictory to what I just said, but to be completely honest, I really want to play Heat for scientific reasons and journalism. Or maybe I just want to have as many kids as possible so I can make a travelling circus and travel the Wild West. So if this video gets 100 likes, I'll go ahead and buy, download and play the game Heat. Just for you guys, because I'm actually nice like that. You're welcome. So anyways, before I go, I'll leave you with this final thought. I went to Holding Ground and turned to one of the Maku Pussy sleeping bag people. I joined the fellow sleeping bag people after I was stuck hour in the Chinese built labyrinth. It's like art, it's like true poetry. And for all 2 of you out there that made it to the end of my video, go into the comment section and write, "Long live the Mad King." I'm the Mad King now. Yeah, let's go! Peace.